We are about to get into a new year, and my advice to you for this year, 2024, is that draw close to God. And if you are already close to Him, I will advise you to even draw closer. A lot of what you see going on in the world right now, the challenges, the difficulties will hardly change for good. But you can change your life and personal circumstance through your knowledge and intimacy with God. There are people out there who have lost hope and trust in God because all they know about God is what someone told them. They depend on God through someone. They hear God through someone. And when that person hurt them or makes mistake, their hope in God is shattered. There are people whose knowledge of God is only what their prophet told them, their pastor, their preacher told them. And when these people made a mistake, their hope in God was shattered. There are people who only know God through their friend, through their neighbor. That is the only relationship they have with God. And when their friend or neighbor hurts them or makes a mistake, their hope in God is shattered. Now is that time when you want to draw close to God and know Him for yourself. Know Him on a one-on-one basis. If you've only known Him as the God of this person or that person, now is the time to draw closer to Him and also know Him as your God. If you've only known Him as God, then now is also the time to draw closer and know Him as your Father. Have a one-on-one relationship with Him where He can talk to you, where you can hear Him, where you can understand what He is saying to you, where you can understand what He is communicating to you, because definitely He speaks in different ways. And until you draw closer to Him and know Him on a one-on-one basis, you may not understand the different ways in which He speaks or He is speaking to you. Have Him as your friend, that friend that you can go to 24/7 and He will not turn you down. He is not a statue. He is a living God who communicates, who responds to His children. So now is that time when you want to go and know Him. A lot of people find it difficult to understand or hear Him because their environment is so noisy and so busy. So now is that time when you want to create a quiet, serene environment where you can meditate on His word, where you can have a one-on-one time with Him, where you can get to know Him more, where you can get to understand Him, speak to Him and understand Him when He is speaking to you. The people that have made history, broken record, are the people who have spent one-on-one time with God, are the people who have learned to hear God for themselves, are the people who have come to know Him as their Father, their friend. Everyone in the Bible, you will hear that broke record, that made history, that did something spectacular, are the people who drew closer to Him, to know Him as their Father, as their friend. That's why you hear God calling Abraham in the book of Genesis as His friend. Trust me, now is the time when you want to know Him in that dimension. When I say everything you see going on in the world right now will hardly change for good, it is not me predicting evil. Even the Bible says it. So you can hardly change the world, but you can change you. You can change your life. You can change your circumstance through the power of God that you get on a one-on-one relationship with Him. God bless you.